Okay, so we're gonna pull 2 of these plates to make a top. The bolt goes through. We're gonna do this thicker washer. Then throw the plate onto the other side. Get that pretty snug. This is gonna go underneath the edge all the way to the corner.
Okay.
And then we're gonna throw this guy up on here, and we are going to do tack, tack, and then 1 tack here. And let that cool, and then we're gonna pull it out and spin it, do our other tack, and then start to weld.
Let's do it.
So, I'm gonna do tack, tack, and tack. As soon as that's cooled, pull that out, then our other tack. Then we want to back off the nut just a half a turn, and then do our welds.
Backing off the nut allows the legs to spread out so you can get the pulley in easier afterwards.
Yes.
Finish top.
Okay, so there's step 1 and 2 to do the shiv here. You push this guy in here. We're gonna get our switch piece down here. We're gonna hold this guy in place and do 2 tacks on it. And then we're gonna grab our spot for our arm. We're gonna hold this in place, and we're gonna get 2 tacks on it. Once that's in place, then we're gonna pull it over here, clamp this guy up flush with the end of the rail, oops, and then hold the top piece on and get 2 tacks here, let those cool, and then burn a nice good wide weld all the way down to the end of the shiv, and then the shiv is done being welded.
Cool.
Tack, tack, weld, weld. Now we move it over here. Line it up to our top piece. Clamp this in place. Get 2 good tacks in. Let those 2 good tacks cool. Now we can start our big wide weld. And this is going to want to drop out as you go down. It's going to want to puddle. So you want to try and fan this weld wide pretty fast as you go down. And then when I get down to the end down here, I take a good hot puddle and I'll pull that puddle out wide, and then I push that puddle into that corner really hard twice to make sure that it's burnt onto the top of this thing really good.
This is standard shiv hardware, the standard pulley with the long bolt, 1/4 inch nylock for the arm for the shut off limit switch, and then we have the pulley assembly with the bolt and the spring, and of course the shiv arm. Sheave pulley assembly.
So we're going to take these 2 thin shim washers, and same thing we do with all of our washers is face the round side out towards where it's going to rub on stuff, so it's going to be rubbing on these. So I always just kind of do round side towards those. Slide that in, and then use a screwdriver to center the washer and pulley so you can pull a bolt up away from the wall. So this would mount to the wall so the bolt goes up. Then you get this guy on here. And now we're going to tighten it up. I just had the wrench.
3/4.
13/16 for the bolt, 7/8 for the nut. Oh. So as soon as it starts to tighten up, you just pull the gun away. What we're looking for is a tiny, tiny bit of wobble in the pulley. I went a little too tight with the gun. Okay, that's too much. So we're going to do just a tiny little turn.
Perfect.
So you can barely feel it jiggle. That's enough. That's good.
1/4 inch bolt for the arm, 3/8 inch long bolt for the pulley with the sheave spring that attaches here. The electrical department will connect the switch right here